Imagine a song that almost faded into obscurity, becoming a global phenomenon. Take On Me by a-ha is exactly that story. With a music video that brought comics to life and an unforgettable melody, it won hearts worldwide. But the journey to the top was filled with challenges and twists. Want to know how a Norwegian band changed the course of pop music? Stick around, because this journey is surprising. In the early 80s in Norway, three young men with big dreams and immense talent formed a band called a-ha. Morten Harket with his powerful voice, Pal Wakhtar on guitars, and Magne Furuholmen on keyboards. In 1982, they created a song called Lesson 1. The lyrics were different, but that keyboard melody, the one etched in so many memories, was already there, waiting for its chance to shine.
So here's a kid lesson by number 1.
An interesting fact is that the famous keyboard riff was composed by Magne Furuholmen when he was only 15. But during the creative process, it almost got scrapped. Morten Harket, the lead singer, insisted that the riff be kept, even threatening to leave the band if the melody was cut. This touch of creative stubbornness from Morten was essential in forming what would become the core of Take On Me.
And that particular song came about in a kindergarten, in a kind of a bomb shelter. And I was 15 and Paul was 16, and we were just knocking things around.
It was super poppy, so we tried the first version we did. It was a very sort of punky thing.
And I just remember Paul's first reaction was like, oh, that's so cheesy, that's so poppy, we can't use that. And I was like, really? It sounds quite catchy to me.
I go to see them at Paul's parents' place. First thing I hear is the riff of Take On Me. And instantly I know that this is it. This is the key to the world.
But the path to success was far from easy. At first, Lesson 1 didn't draw much attention, and a-ha was still an unknown band. It wasn't until 1983, when manager Terry Slater heard the song, that things began to change. He believed in a-ha's potential and secured them a contract with Warner Bros., bringing them to London, where the band could start a new phase. In 1984, after several adjustments, the band transformed Lesson 1 into Take On Me. With the help of producer Tony Mansfield, they recorded a more modern version and released the song in Europe. In Norway, it was a hit, reaching third on the charts. But in the UK, the reception was lukewarm, and the song ended up going unnoticed. a-ha realized they needed something more, something that would make the song stand out. Then manager Terry Slater suggested the band re-record Take On Me with Alan Tarney, a producer known for bringing a vibrant, engaging sound. This new version had a different energy, with more instrumentation and a more intense vibe. Alan Tarney used a Roland Juno 60 synthesizer to create the rhythmic bass and added the electronic beat of the Linn drum, giving a special modern touch to the track. It was as if finally the song had found its true form. Meanwhile, Jeff Aroff, a Warner Brothers executive, fell in love with the song and saw great potential in it. When he saw the band's photo, with Morten Harket's striking look, he knew there was something unique there. He believed not only in the music, but also in the band's image, motivating him to invest heavily in a music video that would be as innovative as the song. The phrase "Take On Me" in song title can be interpreted in different ways. Take on can mean face or take on. In the song's context, the phrase "Take On Me" is an invitation for someone to take up the challenge of starting a relationship, meaning accept me or face me. Additionally, there's a linguistic curiosity. Translated to Norwegian, "Take On Me" becomes "Tape meg," meaning touch me. In the context of the song, this translation can be interpreted as embrace me or hold me. This duality of meanings adds depth to the lyrics, reflecting the complexity of the emotions expressed in the song. The new version of Take On Me was ready, but to truly capture the audience's attention, they needed something even more striking, something to make the song stand out among the many others. That's when Jeff Aroff, who already believed in the band's visual appeal, had the idea to create a groundbreaking music video. He hired Steve Barron, a director famous for his work on iconic 80s videos like Michael Jackson's Billie Jean and The Human League's Don't You Want Me.
waitress in a cocktail bar.
The concept was to merge the real world with the world of comics, creating a blend of animation and live action that no one had seen before. To bring this vision to life, Aroff brought in animator Michael Patterson, who, along with his wife Candice Reckinger, had experience in experimental animation. Patterson had created a short film in 1981 called Commuter, with an animation style that would serve as the basis for the video. The production of the Take On Me video was a meticulous, labor-intensive process. Each scene with the actors was filmed and then projected onto paper so the animators could draw and trace each frame one by one. This painstaking process resulted in a unique look, with Morten Harket appearing as a comic character coming to life. In the video, he invites actress Bunty Bailey, who plays his love interest, to enter his animated world, running together from villains who try to separate them. The video was more than just a love story. It was a true visual masterpiece, transporting viewers to another dimension. When the video was released in May 1985, it was an instant milestone. Cinemas began showing it before movies, and soon it reached MTV. The public's reaction was immediate. With the video in high rotation, Take On Me began to play on the radio too. By August 1985, the song entered the US Top 40 and kept climbing until it hit #1 on October 19th, staying there for a week, cementing the band's success. The Take On Me music video didn't just propel the song's success, it also marked an era in pop music history. The innovative visuals, blending reality and animation, captured the public's imagination. Suddenly, everyone wanted to watch the video and hear the song. Take On Me quickly climbed charts worldwide and soon became a global phenomenon. The song hit #1 in 27 countries, including the United States, Germany, Switzerland, and Sweden, and held the top spot on the Eurochart Hot 100 for an impressive 9 weeks. a-ha, a previously unknown Norwegian band, made history as the first Norwegian band to reach #1 in the United States. The world was captivated by Morten Harket's unique voice, Mags Faru Holman's iconic keyboard, and the song's contagious energy. But it wasn't just fans who fell in love with Take On Me. The song and video received widespread recognition from the music industry. In 1986, the music video won 6 awards at the MTV Video Music Awards, including Best New Artist in a Video and Viewer's Choice. It was a massive achievement, breaking records and establishing a-ha as one of the most innovative bands of the decade. The influence of Take On Me was so significant that the video inspired multiple generations and has been honored in various productions. In 2005, the popular show Family Guy did an iconic parody of the video, where Chris Griffin gets pulled into an animation. And in the 2018 film Ready Player One, the song is mentioned as the favorite of the character James Halliday, creator of the story's virtual world, showing how Take On Me remains relevant and beloved to this day. Take On Me is a song with simple lyrics, but loaded with emotion. The vibrant melody and fast tempo contrast with a message of uncertainty and vulnerability. The lyrics talk about an uncertain relationship where the speaker tries to convince their love to join them despite the doubts and challenges they might face. The opening line, "talking away," is almost like a sigh, suggesting he's hesitant, maybe even unsure of what to say. The message that unfolds is of someone willing to take a risk, but knowing that the other person's response could change everything. In the line, "I'll be gone in a day or two," there's a tone of urgency, an awareness that time might be short and that love is fleeting. This line suggests a sort of now or never, emphasizing that if the opportunity isn't seized, it might pass. It's an invitation to live in the moment, to take a chance, and see where love can lead, even without knowing what the future holds. In a way, the lyrics of Take On Me reflect a-ha's own journey and that of so many artists, a path filled with uncertainties, where one must dare and give everything without guarantees. This combination of romance and vulnerability is what makes the song so powerful and universal, as many people can identify with that feeling of taking a leap of faith, even when the outcome is unknown. So, next time you hear this song, remember the story behind it and how much it represents. It reminds us to live in the moment, to take risks, and like a-ha, to keep moving forward, unafraid of what lies ahead.
Thank you all. Thank you very much.